Hello, and welcome to the Monday vlog. My name's Roy, and today we're gonna go on a little journey around my house full of memories and fun, and hopefully this guy will come along. So let's go. That right there is our old fig tree, and that tree is very special to me because when me and my brothers were small, we would pretend that these were like spaceships almost, where we'd sit in there. Because the tree's like, it's laying down because of a hurricane. It kind of grew horizontally instead of vertically. So me and Dennis would like sit on the trunk of the tree and pretend it was like a giant spaceship, and then Travis would go to another tree over there. So that tree is pretty important to me because me and my brothers would just come home and that's the first thing we would do. Back in the days of no electronics, no internet, I got an iPhone 5 for Christmas and it literally does everything for me. It's the world in my hands. And that's a little cliche, but it's true. Like back in the old days, you know, when it was just hanging out outside with your brothers and your imagination. I don't know, those were the good old days. Okay, so let's head somewhere else. That right there is the ladder to get onto our roof, and that's one of my favorite things that even now that I still do, that I used to do as a smaller child, that my mom didn't really approve of, is that I just go on the roof sometimes and just kind of hang out. I liked being elevated and being able just to kind of, you know, it was nice. It was away from everything else, just being able to kind of lie up there and like look at the stars or just think about stuff. It was very introspective sometimes, and I'm not a very introspective guy. I can pretend that I am, but the roof helped a lot. And that's my room right there. I filmed a lot of videos in there. I'm coming up on like 220 videos now that I filmed. Not in my room, just in general, and that's kind of where it all started, just being in my room just with an idea and a camera, and that's kind of where I want to be in the future, is just kind of have ideas and be able to create stuff for other people to enjoy, because nothing is cooler than seeing another person's mind work and appreciate something from my mind. Okay, but that's something I'm going to work on, so let's head somewhere else. This is our grape orchard, and every spring, generally, there would be a bunch of grapes on it, obviously. And so this used to be a kind of a thing that me and my brothers used to do, again, when we were smaller, is that during the winter, and times like this, we would run through it to see if we could make it, because right now, obviously, it's incredibly overgrown, and so that's something we used to do. And I'm going to see if I can do it real quick, so I'll be right back. Help me, please! So obviously, used to be a little bit easier, or I used to be smaller, one or the other. Let's go somewhere else. Alright, this is kind of random, but this is actually one of the very first memories that I have, is behind this bush right here. Like 15 years ago, I remember painting with my older brother, and we were just chilling out back here, painting behind this bush. And I remember I didn't really help that much, but I don't know, it was fun. I remember that more than any other memory for some reason from the earlier years. Okay, I say a lot, but you know, this brings back a lot of memories, so bear with me. Poor Prez can't come with us anymore because he has to stay in the backyard right now. This is our basketball hoop, and we've had this for as long as I can remember. But I have a lot of good memories with this, just kind of hanging out with the brothers playing horse or knockout or something to do with basketball, obviously, because we have this giant driveway, and so we tend to use it sometimes. That is my house, and my family moved here when I was 1 year old. We lived somewhere else in Pensacola, but we moved here when I was 1. And so this is just where I've grown up, and had a big yard to play in, had a lot of Easter egg hunts out here, a lot of basketball, and go-karts, not go-karts, what do you call those little Jeep things you drive around? We had one of those. And a lot of bicycles. I learned how to bicycle right here, actually. Learning how to bicycle was the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. I was so proud of it. When I learned how to bike when I was 7, I came out and I did it every single morning at like 7 a.m. to like noon. It was like, I can do this, and this is so much fun. Alright, I'm getting excited about it right now, because bicycling is a fun thing to do. Alright, let's head over somewhere else. Right behind me there is Pensacola Bay, and it's more or less of a beach. There's a train track that kind of goes along the beach, but there's a little bit of beach down there, so sometimes my family and I go down there in our little bathing suits just to hang out and swim The water is not very clean and there's a lot of rocks in the water, but we do it more for the nostalgia, I think, than the actual experience. Because there's Pensacola Beach, probably like 20 minutes away. But also across the street I filmed probably like 20-something videos. Like that is, it's just like wilderness across the street. And I'm an Eagle Scout, so I love wilderness. I love doing stuff like that. I actually did my Eagle project, because to get Eagle Scout you have to do like this big Eagle Scout project, and I did that across the street. I cleaned up the beach with the help of my troop and the city of Pensacola. And that's not that exciting, but it's me, so I'm telling you guys. So yeah, across the street, a lot of memories, a lot of fun there. I usually make an attempt to go across the street every time I come home, just for memory's sake. I haven't done it yet, but I'm still in Pensacola for a couple more days, so I might venture across there in a couple days. Alright, let's head that way. That hunk of junk truck behind me is the earliest car that I remember our family having, and now it's just a rusty pile of poop in our backyard. But I remember my dad driving that around Pensacola. I actually remember one time, the last time we ever used it, we were driving down a street and the entire gas tank just fell out of the car and rolled down the street behind us. And for some reason the car kept going without a gas tank. Which is kind of weird. But that's the last time we ever used it. And now it's just been in the backyard for like 12 years. But, you know, it's part of my life. So you get to know about it. Yay, let's go that way. That is the jungle behind our house, and it used to be a lot thicker than that. But my dad paid somebody on a bulldozer like 10 years ago to come and clean it up just a little bit. But it used to be just this giant forest of trees and vines and briars, which hurt, that my brothers and I would come and explore and try to navigate, and to try to get in and get out was just the coolest thing. I mean, back when you're like 3 feet tall, I mean, that's only probably like, I don't know, like a quarter of an acre, I guess. But, you know, back then, it's like the entire world. You don't know where it ends. So, getting to explore that, that was a lot of fun. Let's make one more quick stop real quick. Okay, so this is kind of where the serious part comes. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and then I will let you know why. This is going to be the last Monday vlog. And there are a lot of reasons why. I started doing the Monday vlogs back in July, and the reason that I started doing them was because I was feeling really, really alone, because we had brought in these Craigslist people into our house down in Gainesville that I didn't like at all. They were bad people, and I felt really, really isolated and alone. There was really nobody that I could really turn to or hang out with, so I started doing the Monday vlog as kind of a distraction for myself, to kind of do something and be focused on something to where I could at least spend my time on something that I could hopefully be proud of, and hopefully maybe other people could enjoy too. And that's kind of what it turned into, is that a few people, not a lot of people, but a few people were actually being entertained by it. And that was very, very humbling. And for all the people that have stuck with me all the way from the beginning to the end, or if you just started watching or any of that, I could honestly not be more grateful. You've given me something. You've given me what I've always wanted, which is an audience, something I can present to somebody else and that they'll watch and that they might actually enjoy it. And that's come a long way. I've made 210 crappy ass videos, and some of them might have been good, some of them might have been bad, but you have to make bad stuff to get to the good stuff. You have to turn on the faucet. You have to let the water run a little bit before it gets warm. So that's the thing, is that I'm learning. And people like you, people that are watching, you're helping me learn. You're helping me figure out what's good and what's not. You're helping me try to find a format that works for me. I'm not going away. I'm going to be here. I promise that. But I'm going to bring something new to the table. I'm going to bring something new for you to enjoy, something that I can enjoy. Because a typical Monday vlog can literally take hours upon hours to do. Because I set up a camera, I set up a microphone, I set up a light. I have to figure out what I want to say. I have to sound competent. I, for some reason, plagued myself with having to put some sort of musical addition into each video, and that takes a lot of effort too. Sometimes I feel that the song is better than the vlog, or the vlog is better than the song. I've never really felt like they were both, I could never be proud of both of them at the same time. So now I'm stopping the Monday vlog for a little bit. I'm going to try to focus on maybe some songs, or just creating something. I don't know, something that I can look back on and I can be really, really proud of. And I'm really, really proud of this. It's getting really dark now because it's New Year's Eve. But I wanted to kind of walk around and kind of share this experience with you guys. I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to get it out today on Monday, December 31st. Kind of as like a last hurrah, I guess, for the Monday vlog, so that I put it up before it's Tuesday. It does take a lot of effort, but it's worth it. I don't know, I don't really think I have anything else to say, except thank you. From honestly the bottom of my heart for just sticking through it. I think this is the 27th Monday vlog that I made this year. And that's half a year, putting a video out every single week, and so it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and now I kind of get to move on to other things, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet, and I might come back to the Monday vlog. You never know. I might call it the Tuesday vlog later, for obvious reasons. But for now, we're just going to put this on hold, and so here's to 2013, and having a really, really great year, lots of unexpected videos, hopefully, and maybe some expected videos too. I don't know. You'll see me in different ways, and I'll be back, and hopefully in a more pleasant, maybe a little more condensed way, because some of these videos are 20 minutes long, and I know you don't want to watch that. It is getting really, really dark, so in the spirit of New Year's Eve, I'm going to light up some sparklers and some fireworks, and I'm going to run around and have a good time, and I hope wherever you are, whenever you are, you're having an awesome New Year's Eve, you're having an awesome whatever day of the week you watch this. For the final time, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you guys really, really soon.